Why does every developer job eventually turn into maintenance work? You join a new company, excited to build cool features. You think you'll be designing systems, solving hard problems, maybe even pushing some boundaries. Your GitHub is fresh, your VS Code theme is on point, and you're ready to write the cleanest, most scalable code the world has ever seen. But fast forward 6 months, maybe less, and suddenly you're knee-deep in Jira tickets, debugging code you didn't write and adding a new checkbox to a form that already has 12 of them. Welcome to the maintenance phase, a place every developer ends up, and often stays in longer than they expected. Here's the reality no one really prepares you for. Most software jobs aren't about building cool stuff from scratch. They're about keeping existing things alive without them exploding. The code is already written, the system is already shipped. Now your job is to stop it from collapsing under its own weight. Why does this happen? Because shipping is just the beginning. The moment your code goes to production, everything changes. The priorities shift. It's no longer about getting something working. It's about keeping it working. Which means fixing bugs you didn't cause, supporting features you didn't build, updating dependencies without breaking the app, rewriting logic that no one understands anymore. Suddenly, you're less of a creator and more of a caretaker. You're not writing fresh code, you're babysitting code, reading ancient logic like it's a lost manuscript, trying to figure out why a feature breaks only in production and only on Tuesdays. And the kicker? The original developer who wrote that logic? They're gone, moved on to another team, another company, another galaxy. The only clue they left behind? A to-do comment and a passive-aggressive git commit from 3 years ago. This isn't a fluke. It's the cycle. Most systems live way longer than their creators expect. What was once a fast MVP becomes the company's core product. What started as just a prototype is now responsible for processing customer payments, generating reports, or managing sensitive data. That means you can't just rewrite it every time something's messy. You have to work with it, around it, through it, carefully. And yeah, it's not glamorous. Nobody's writing Medium posts about how they cleaned up someone else's 3-level nested if-else chain. But this is where real engineering happens. Writing brand new code is fun, but maintaining it? That's the part where you learn. Architecture, because you finally see the consequences of design decisions. Testing, because you're tired of breaking things with every deploy. Empathy, because someone else is going to read your code next. Every dev job turns into maintenance work, because software is never done. It evolves, grows, breaks, gets patched, gets reworked, and the bigger it gets, the more time is spent keeping it alive, not reinventing it. In fact, some of the best engineers out there are the ones who don't get bored with maintenance. They see the value in stability, in making systems better over time, in being the person who prevents a fire instead of just showing up to put it out. Sure, it's not as exciting as launching a brand new product, but it's the work that actually keeps companies moving. So what can you do? First, stop treating maintenance like failure. If you're maintaining code, it means someone is using it. It means it matters. That's a win. Second, leave the code better than you found it. Refactor when it makes sense. Add comments. Write tests. Reduce complexity. Future, you will thank you. So will the next developer. Third, treat maintenance like a skill. Because it is. It teaches you to be thoughtful, to plan, to avoid creating the kind of code you're currently cleaning up. And finally, don't lose your creativity. Just because you're maintaining doesn't mean you're stuck. You can still optimize, simplify, and improve things. You can still build, just in smaller, smarter ways. Because whether you're writing greenfield code or fixing that same bug for the 3rd sprint in a row, one thing's still true. You're solving problems. That's what developers do. So don't roll your eyes at the next legacy ticket. Fix it, improve it, document it, own it. Because the next dev maintaining your code, that might be you 6 months from now. Subscribe to Shade of Code, because I believe in you.